Hello everyone, welcome back to yet another video. 2 in a day today, very unusual. This time, I will be covering the Living Abyss. I never liked this boss, and a lot of guilds, including my own, have just ignored this boss for the past few months. But with the new changes where they nerfed it quite a lot, now it's actually livable and better to attack than the dragon. And as always, the damage will cap at level 34, so if you can survive level 34, then you can survive any level, so you can keep using this team on any level. Unfortunately, I, as a lot of other girls, are not able to test on level 34 at the moment. It might hurt too much, but you will still do more damage than Dragon, which makes this team way better to run. Anyway, for the team, we will be using Brute, or Swordholder, or whatever you want to call them. You can also use any other front like DCA or Yam, but I found the best success with using him. Werewolf, very important to note, you will need Werewolf's candy for this, and preferably have it level 10, because if it's not level 10, the damage will be a lot lower. Definitely recommend to get this as fast as you can, so you can do a lot of damage to Living Abyss. So, Macaron, Squid Ink, and Cotton Cookie. For the treasures, we were using Librarian's Robes, Scroll, and the Clock. Anyway, off to Toppings we go. Yes, this might be really weird. I am using 3 attack and 2 HP or peanuts on Brute. The reason for this is the Living Abyss has this attack where he will swallow one of your cookies, and basically they won't be able to attack during that time. And that is chosen on who has the highest HP. So, we want Brute to be having the highest HP, not Werewolf. And because Werewolf has more base HP than Schwartz, I will be using 2 HP Toppings. If you can see, the HP is not even that far apart, and my Brute has 28% HP. So yeah, you will probably have to do this. Of course, if I ascended my Brutes, that would have been a lot easier, but as you can tell, no I don't. So better be careful with that. Anyway, for the Toppings, as I said, Brute, 2 HP, 3 attack, focus on attack, HP and damage resist. You will need all 3 of these. Of course, I think cooldown would even be good as well, but it's really hard to get these stats, and I understand if you can't get these. My stats in this video will not be the best, and well, you wonder why? It's a bit obvious, don't you think? Yeah, continue with the topics. Werewolf, full attack, he will need at least 7% cooldown. I even have 8.5%. And of course, focus on attack and damage resist, and of course, crit is fine too. You can mix attack and crits on anyone that's just running full attack. Macaron, as high cooldown as you can get. For me, I definitely want to go above 24%. The higher the better. Macaron, same for Squid Ink and Con, do not need as much damage resist, but I presume for level 34 that they'll definitely need quite a bit. So get damage resist as well, if you're able to. Squid Ink, again, at least 7% cooldown. I am using a little bit higher here, because that's what my build is. And of course, focus the attack subs and a little bit of damage resist. Oh, I almost forgot to mention, Werewolf needs the ropes bonus and he needs the highest attack speed. Very, very important. Then Squink will need the 2nd attack boost so that they finish their attacks easily. The reason why Werewolf needs such high attack speed, well, it's not that high, is because with Brute skill, he will be increasing his own attack speed. So one of these two will be losing the attack speed buff, and we don't want Werewolf to be losing it, because if he's losing it, he will do a lot less damage with his skill. Alright, and Cotton, pretty much the same as Macaron. Go as much cooldown as you possibly can while keeping the damage resist somewhat reasonable. You definitely will need a bit of damage resist on her as levels go on. So if you have to drop cooldown for it, that's fine. Just go as high as you can. Anyway, yeah, it's quite an interesting build. Thankfully this strategy is almost fully auto, so it's not very timing intensive. And yeah, as I said, this should work At least on like most levels. For 34, that will probably come out when girls actually reach level 34, which is unfortunately not just yet. Anyway, let's go. Again, the battlefield will be dimmed a bit because of all the flashing images in this fight. I hope you don't mind. Anyway, starts off very simple. We Q Cotton and we use Macaron as soon as she goes off. There you go. And then we'll put the timer on Squid Ink. And after that, just use these two, like right away. And that's it. We will pretty much be autoing again. Of course, same for Avatar or any other strat. If you can use someone early, use them early. It will be very, very helpful for you. But for the rest, there is no specific time in here. Just using someone if you see them ready, because the auto is a tiny bit delayed. And as you can see, my Brute is being swallowed by the attack, which is what we want. If your Werewolf is being swallowed, your damage will pretty much drop an extreme amount. The reason why we use Werewolf is for his ability to deal bad damage based on injury. And if these blobs increase their HP, means Werewolf will be doing even more damage. So the higher level your Abyss goes, the higher your damage will be. And this level, this Abyss is level 22. For example, on level 28, my damage could go up even more. Anyway, this is the kind of damage you should be expecting. It's very much reliant on your Werewolf and your Squid Ink, but mostly your Werewolf and the level of the boss. But at least 100 million is definitely granted. As you can see, Werewolf is really putting in all the work here with the ability to do damage based on injury, which is what his magic candy at level 10 does. Anyway, that will be it for the strategy, and as per always, I will now be moving to the non-commentary version. So thank you for watching. I hope this was helpful to you. If you have any questions, just ask in the comments and I'll reply. Alright, thank you for watching. Goodbye!
Shinies.
Has awoken! Has awoken! Has awoken! Has awoken!